A long time ago, there lived a guardian within the mountain range surrounding our village. No one could remember where the ginormous snake had come from, but they had always been there, waiting for any desperate soul who dared to take on the arduous path up the mountain seeking their guidance. The trade was simple, a story for a story, a secret for a secret. And if it was good enough to please the snake, they would show you a path leading towards what you desire. A sign to look out for, a place you need to go to, or maybe only a name. Unfamiliar to you, but perhaps the key to your destiny. There was only one rule that any supplicant had to follow. The knowledge given was never to be used to bring any harm to the world. With a request this simple, more and more villagers decided to try their luck with the snake's wisdom, and slowly, over generations, the village grew into a prosperous town thanks to the people who used the insight given wisely. Nevertheless, there was and would always be someone whose mind was set to break the trust that was placed in them. A warrior made his way to the snake, asking where he needed to go gain glory and wealth. He traded tales of his numerous deeds, stories of honor and strength. And so the snake told him about the place in need of a hero. What the snake overlooked, blinded by the grandness of the warrior's tales, was the darkness hidden in his heart, lingering under his armor's golden shine. And so, disaster took its course. Stories of tragedy travel fast, and so one of the townspeople told the snake about the bloodshed that had taken place. It took the guardian a moment to realize what had happened. The heart bleeding over the lives lost, over the warrior's betrayal. Innocents dead because the snake hadn't seen the truth in the man's eyes. Many moons passed, many more stories were traded, but the snake never forgot their guilt and anger. The guardian had seen countless facets of mortals, but never had they seen such arrogance until the warrior came back. Feigning arrogance, he stood before the snake again, asking for another destination, but the snake didn't listen. Not when the fury burned as high as it did when they had learned the truth about the warrior's crimes. Without remorse or a second thought, the snake grabbed him, claws tearing his guilt-eating heart from his chest before devouring him whole. Lost in their frenzy, the snake hadn't heard the steps of one of the townspeople coming closer, who had witnessed the act and ran back to bring the news to the elders. The elders were quick to agree on a plan. The beast in the mountains was deemed a danger that needed to be brought down before one of their own would come to harm, declaring that they had tolerated the snake, this creature, for far too long. The town called out to their allies, seeking aid in their time of need, and so the mages answered, able to forge and enchant an item powerful enough to weaken the snake enough to eradicate them once and for all. Forgotten were the wisdom and the gifts the guardian had bestowed on them. Forgotten was the knowledge that without the snake there wouldn't be any allies to call upon. And so the town worked day and night to forge a golden ring, a weapon in disguise. One of the young girls, known by the snake, was tasked to present the ring to them, while their best hunters would wait, hidden in the shrubs, for the perfect time to strike. A gift they called it. Gold to adorn the snake's horn, to match the radiance of their eyes. The snake was surprised but grateful, earning such a token from the people they had seen grow and prosper, and so they put the ring on their horn with a soft smile. A sudden shriek echoed through the mountains. The snake's face distorted in agony as the ring seemed to burn itself to the horn, filling the air with stench like burning flesh. The body of the snake convulsed, bones cracking and skin tearing, their spine twisting with the magic's force until the snake shrunk into something that looked more human in features, halved in previous size, forced into form that felt weak and fragile. The snake looked at the girl with hurt and betrayal in their eyes, until their gaze snapped on the hunters walking closer, weapons in hand. The snake didn't know what they had done to the people of the town to deserve a fate like this, but one thing was clear: if they didn't flee, they would lose their life. And so the snake fled over the cliff and down the mountain until it vanished from sight. No one knows what happened to the former guardian. The hunters had tried to find them, but it felt like the earth itself had swallowed them whole, leaving no trace behind. Whether they plunged to their deaths or survived by a twist of fate, only the stars know for sure. Perhaps they are still out there collecting stories and trading secrets, and if that is true, I can only hope they will forgive our ancestors' betrayal.